there was a time period that you gave up on music. 'Cause you was first doing music, you gave up on music and the comic skits and decided to have a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Why?
Just got tired, man. I was grinding since I started music when I was 17. And I was literally all my money was going to it, bro. I was dropping checks. I was in the strip clubs trying to get my music heard. I was at the radio stations. I was calling in every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Like I was doing everything possible, dumping my money all into the studio, trying to get my music. It was just it became too much for me. And when it got too much for me, I just got to a point to where I was just done. I had a music manager at the time. He said, to get your music out there, you should show your personality. So I was just like, all right. So I thought I was I don't consider myself a comedian. I know a lot of people do. I just think that that's just my personality. Like I'm always like, haha, crack jokes, funny. So I was like, let me just show that. And I kind of started liking that more.
Okay. And so when you left the YouTube industry, right? YouTube scene, and then you came back. When did you realize it was time to come back to doing what you're doing now?
So it's funny because I left, but I went to Facebook. So I started creating for Facebook, and then I moved back to New York. This is when I moved back to New York, and I was like, all right, well, let me create for my homeboy. I met a homeboy, one of my good friends now. He was big on Facebook. I created for them, and then I got tired of that, and I was like, let me dedicate myself to Instagram. And then I got back to Georgia based off of doing Instagram videos. And then 2 years ago, it was September 2 years ago, my homeboy Fernarios, he was like, his homeboy in LA, you know, I don't know if you ever watched Troy in LA.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay. He showed Fernarios, Lonnie, his check, how much he was making off of YouTube. And Lonnie was like, what? And then Lonnie told me, and I was like, what? So then we decided that we was just gonna go hard, and we were just gonna keep sticking to YouTube and just go hard until we took off. And then that's what happened 9 months later.
Yeah, I remember seeing Lonnie Fernarios. Man, I don't know if he was dropping like 2 skits a day. It was like he was making sure he made it, right?
Yeah, we was going
brushing
hard.
his hair the whole time.
Taking his glasses off. He always that's one of the things he always does, take his glasses off right before he films.
Oh, okay. So do you write your own skits?
Oh yeah.
You write you write for other people.
You have a writer too who writes for a lot of the LA people who sometimes give me content, but 90% of the skits is me.
Do you ever get writer's block?
Not anymore. I used to. Not anymore.
Why you don't get any more?
Writer's block really is just pressure.
Okay.
You're putting pressure on yourself to create something good when you just really need the free flow and just allow whatever to come out.